an extraordinary fire broke out in the Jerusalem hills on April 30th, 2025. The scorching weather and strong winds fueled the flames that advanced at a frightening speed toward one of the most important historical and religious sites in the Holy Land, Emmaus and the Latrun Monastery. The fire threatened to destroy the ancient Trappist monastery, also known as the Monastery of Silence, and the nearby ruins of Emmaus Nicopolis, a site of profound significance for Christianity. Strong winds and high temperatures made the battle against the flames nearly impossible. Israel was even forced to request international assistance. Yet through a combination of heroic work and what some would call luck and others a miracle, the monastery and Emmaus site were saved. By the narrowest of margins, cultural and historical treasures dating back hundreds and thousands of years were preserved. The story of Emmaus is one of renewal and rediscovery, and perhaps nothing reminds us of its importance more than its salvation from the fire. Join us on a journey through time to a place where, according to Christian tradition, Jesus appeared to his disciples after his resurrection, a site that was nearly lost to the flames. Nestled near Latrun Monastery lies Emmaus Nicopolis, an archaeological site whose stones whisper tales spanning millennia. Originally called Hamet after its healing springs, this site witnessed pivotal moments in both Jewish and Christian history. In 166 BCE, Judas Maccabeus achieved a decisive victory here against the Seleucids, marking a crucial moment in the Hasmonean revolt. Yet what truly elevated this place in history was a quiet encounter described in the Gospel of Luke. According to Christian tradition, it was here that the resurrected Jesus revealed himself to two disciples who didn't recognize him until they broke bread together. This transformative moment made Emmaus a cherished pilgrimage destination. Emperor Vespasian later renamed it Nicopolis, City of Victory. During the Byzantine era, the site flourished with magnificent churches built over what was believed to be Cleopas's house. Though repeatedly destroyed, first by Muslim conquest, then following Saladin's reconquest, the site never lost its spiritual significance. Standing before us are the remarkable remains of a Byzantine basilica from the 6th to 7th centuries, later rebuilt in reduced form by Crusaders in the 12th century. The original Byzantine structure was designed as a three-apsidal basilica, which was typical of churches from that era. After lying in ruins for 5 centuries following its destruction, Crusader builders restored it on a more modest scale. Within the main Byzantine apse, archaeologists found traces of a Crusader chancel barrier, though this feature disappeared during World War I, likely destroyed by Turkish soldiers who camped in the ruins. The Byzantine church complex was built over what was venerated as the House of Cleopas, where, according to tradition, the risen Christ broke bread with his disciples. This made Emmaus an important pilgrimage destination during the Byzantine period when the city flourished as a regional center and bishopric. Today, the finest mosaics from the site are preserved in the nearby museum, housed in a 1930s building constructed by the Fathers of Betharum. The marble slab bears a Greek inscription reading, In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, beautiful the city of Christians is. This remarkable Byzantine artifact represents a proud declaration of faith and community identity, showcasing Emmaus as a flourishing Christian center. The cruciform baptistery discovered at Emmaus represents a significant Byzantine liturgical installation. This cross-shaped basin, accompanied by an adjacent cistern, served as the baptismal facility for new converts to Christianity. The distinctive cruciform design symbolized entry into faith through identification with Christ's death and resurrection. Byzantine mosaics found nearby, including one mentioning a bishop of Nicopolis, further highlight the site's importance as a Christian baptismal center during the 5th to 7th centuries. South of the church complex lie rock-hewn burial caves from the Second Temple period, testifying to the Jewish presence in ancient Emmaus. These caves feature distinctive niches carved into the rock walls, where bodies were laid. The entrances were sealed with large round stones, following Jewish burial customs. Inside, archaeologists discovered limestone ossuaries, bone boxes, with Jewish inscriptions. These findings reflect the practice of secondary burial, where a year after death, bones were collected into decorated boxes in anticipation of resurrection, a profound expression of Jewish faith during the time of Jesus. Ascending the hill above the archaeological site stands the House of Peace, built in 1931. This building was constructed by the Fathers of Betharum, and today houses a museum displaying the finest mosaics and other archaeological treasures discovered at the Emmaus site. The surrounding landscape reveals how dangerously close the flames came during the recent fire. Firefighters saved this historic structure from destruction at the very last moment. The chapel within the building belongs to the community of the Beatitudes, a Catholic charismatic community that has been entrusted with the care of the Emmaus site since 1993. Their prayers focus on unity and understanding between Jews and Christians. Perhaps it was their spirit of openness and inclusivity that helped protect this sacred place. As you explore the museum's collection of archaeological artifacts from the site, you can appreciate both the historical significance of Emmaus and the remarkable circumstances that preserved it from the recent fire. The community hosts visitors who come to see the impressive excavated ruins, explore the small museum, and pray in their chapel. They see their presence here as a privileged place of encounter with their elder brothers in faith, making it one of the most significant Christian sites visited by Israeli tourists. Our video concludes with these images of the fire not to dishearten you, but to remind us of nature's immense power. In the span of a few hours, flames nearly erased what centuries of history had preserved. Yet this brush with destruction only deepens our appreciation for Emmaus Nicopolis. This sacred place has witnessed countless pivotal moments, from Judas Maccabeus' victory that led to the Hanukkah miracle, to Roman legions marching through on their way to Jerusalem, to Byzantine pilgrims kneeling in prayer, where Jesus broke bread with his disciples. Throughout wars, earthquakes, and now fire, Emmaus has endured. Perhaps there's a profound symmetry in how this site, where resurrection was first recognized, has itself been spared from destruction time and again. Like faith itself, Emmaus continues to offer visitors a tangible connection to moments that shaped human history across millennia. We invite you to visit Emmaus yourself, to walk where ancient feet once trod, to touch stones that have witnessed history unfold. And until then, we thank you for joining us on this journey. Please subscribe to our channel for more explorations of the Holy Land's remarkable treasures.